Professor Etlee.
Hit him with the brass! Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him with the brass!
BR Lazar.
Turn it up! I'm fucking spinning like a carousel. North of the 49 parallels where I dwell. Belly full, I'm faring well. Living in this barren hell. Back from the woods with the goods and a tale of tale. When I was young, my only duty was to please my palace. Now I raise my talents to the beauty of the borealis. Back to the earth, no rebirth over junkie's curse. For what it's worth, I first reimburse the universe. BR Lazar, coming at you with the ruthless style. Grizzly bear face with the truth and the toothless smile. I've been living hard on the soul like a shoeless mouth. Don't reminisce on the myth, cause the truth is wild. Now I got the mic, so if you're asking who am I, Nucks, so it's construing why. BR Lazar, Professor Etlee, and the human eye. Brass Nucks, fucking up you cocks, now it's do or die.
Brass! Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him with the brass! Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
The human eye.
Attacking like a badger with the grace of a moose. I got platinum taste, but it's just my gold tooth to you. Spitting truth, spitting verbal abuse. It's not just like I fill my cup, you wanna taste the juice. The human eye. Got to let me introduce myself. Making other rappers' records sound like cries for help. We're just a bunch of knuckin' assholes, dirty stinking rascals. We hit you with them rap skills, 100 kilopascals. Nucks be the fucks that you don't wanna fuck with. Great white north, hailing, coming, talking tough shit, putting down assholes. We're calling out suckers. Give horse mouth looking crazy motherfuckers. Turn your building up in this rap pressure cooker. Come super fly just like my name was Jim Stuka. Better than Leroy Brown and King Kong. Fuck, I'm into that a junkyard dog. Come on, come on!
Brass!
Grizzly bear face, grizzly kilopascal. BR Lazar, brass Nucks, brass BR Lazar, brass crazy motherfucker. The human eye. Turn it up. Nucks. Come on, come on, brass.
Nucks, brass, Nucks, brass, Nucks, brass, Nucks, brass! Hit him with the brass!
Meta fives and sixes, yours are barely metaphors. I'll hurt your feelings with my dealing. Here's some ointment for your sores. The point was forged. Disappointment is yours. If I listen to your tape, I'm probably gonna get bored because your style is so rusted. You need a wire brush, kid. These rhymes are constructed to leave you dusted, disgusted. But give me your trust, kid, cause I'll be teaching lessons. Leave that phone at home because the school is in session. Brass Nucks, madness, magnets for vastness. Your badness is classless, you'll never surpass this. Your heart is an in rap, it's thumping a sad tone. About to cut it out just like my name was Joey Gladstone. BR Lazar, bleeding red, white, and brass. Push me too far, I just might whoop your ass. I can chuck Nucks, but these fucks don't fair fight. Anyone can use a gun, I use a left, right. Only weapon is my mind, and I keep it sharp. I've been stepping out of line from the very start. A skeptic of authority, I question the majority. False superiority, my truth is my priority. Religion is disgusting, ain't no government I trust in. So fuck you, Donnie, and fuck you, Justin. I'll die before I bow, standing tall, self-empowered. Now it is the hour when you know God hates a coward. Let the north wind blow, let it flow, let it flow. Let the north wind blow, here we go. Let the north wind blow, let it flow, let it flow. Let the north wind blow, here we go. Let the north wind blow, let it flow, let it flow. Let the north wind blow, here we go. Let the north wind blow, let it flow, let it flow. Let the north wind blow, here we go. Wait a minute, we're in it to win it, so grab my record and spin it just like Popeye on spinach. Flex sound for your system, the ohms can't resist them. I'm handing out wisdom, just listen. You'll get some, can't claim to know everything. Everything claims to know me. Your rhymes are below me. If they weren't, you'd show me, homie. Bleakness, your weakness, your style is cheapness. My deepness, completeness, this chasm between us. The human eye is dishing up the distance, so you listen on a mission for position. Very little competition, got you wishing your transmission was as smooth as my emission. In addition, the magician BR Lazar, my coalition. Oh shit, look who's ascended. Animations, businessmen, and gather round, countrymen. If you got any other lending, my offense can't be defended. Don't try to comprehend it. The energy expended, leave your brain hyperextended. Coming highly recommended with a flow so endemic. Brass Nucks is intended, spreading like a pandemic. We don't fuck with corona, now we only sip the loose. Smoke the marijuana when I wanna get loose. I ain't violent when I'm buzzed, doing quick to drop gloves. I'm Canadian, my home and native land, I got love. So if you see me faded, I was highly dilated. This life is complicated, don't evade it, elevate it. Let the north wind blow, let it flow, let it flow. Let the north wind blow, here we go. Let the north Saw LA burning on the 6 o'clock news. I know which side to choose, even if they lose. Saw the FBI fire first at Wounded Knee. I know the whitewash history of the native story. Saw the reluctant intervention of apartheid. I know that poor whites were sold the hard lie. Saw the world watch for wonder igniting strife. I know there ain't no profit saving human life.
Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants.
Yo, I didn't come from the streets, I had a very nice life. In fact, that didn't stop me from seeing when shit was whack. The rebel poets were grabbing my ear, unwrapped. They have an impact the other acts lacked. P.E. told me about the perils of being black, and rage slapping facts at the nexus of rock and rap. Justice can't mean just us, they message clear. With fear the man commandeer, the human rights disappear. Vietnam neither's killing, U.S. leader, different villain. Voice of the children was a man named Bob Dylan. He got the people feeling on the craft that they were swilling. Demand an equal billing for those who should be building. If you're ready, I'm willing. If you're out, I'm still. Cause the world needs a dose of our votes like penicillin.
Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, so close we hear the sirens. We're tethered to the tyrants.
You can't trust the news if you're in search of the truth, because the message they deliver isn't aimed at the youth. You don't get the full story without political persuasion or fucking factivate. In fact, they lying to the nation. Trade your hindsight for insight as Nucks tied these rhymes tied. Professor dropping beats, or an eye on the mic. Life is everyone's fight when the shit ain't right. For the plight of the right, ignite, stand up and fight. This world is you, it's me, fucking everybody. Looking out for number one, ain't how it's supposed to be. The many have a struggle, can't live inside a bubble on the double. Take the muzzle off and solve this fucking puzzle. I saw giant towers severed by airplanes. I know the East will forever walk in chains. I saw the new drugs kill most my heroes. I know the big farmers counting the zeros. I saw another innocent black fatality. I know that peaceful protest won't stop brutality. Saw the media sell fear and division. I know the weak will always claim the religion. I saw the greed of Wall Street bury the middle. I know that business like war's never civil. I saw my people with no place to hide. And now I know the meaning of words like genocide.
Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, so close we hear the sirens. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, so close we hear the sirens. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, so close we hear the sirens. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, our silence is compliance. We're tethered to the tyrants. Tethered to the tyrants, so close we hear the sirens. We're tethered to the tyrants.
Rhyme sales, the mind flares. Rhyme sales, the mind flares. I'm cranking my attack up, so you better call for backup or end up getting smacked up. No, I can't relax up once I let this axe up. Skulls be getting cracked up. You hoses get your backs up. Get your shit backed up. Opportunities passed up. Tanks are getting gassed up. Mics are getting packed up. That's because your rap sucks. They handed me the brass cup. Feeling kinda jazzed up. I just fucking laughed you cause I'm the fucking master. Rhyme sales, the mind flares. Lyrics getting home like a blade on a whetstone. Rhyme sales, the mind flares. You be getting owned, then we piss on your headstone. I'm deep like the ocean, I'm creeping like erosion. You silly fucks get frozen cause brass sucks, we the chosen. All out, that's my slogan, that's how the rhymes get woven. It ain't no magic potion, just some practice and devotion. Inside my mind's exploding, I'm gunning and reloading. You're second from the motion, better get an ibuprofen and take it as an omen. The word that has been spoken, no joke, the fire's smoking, now the microphone is smoking. Rhyme sales, the mind flares. Lyrics getting honed like a blade on a whetstone. Rhyme sales, the mind flares. Your mama's on the phone and she wants you to come home. It's the BROFESSOR. shit, my lyrics are slanderous. These lyrics are dangerous, you're on the endanger list. This rap is my main purpose, they canceling train service. You heard it became nervous, you can't even gain through it. You need to call maintenance, yo, but thanks for your patronage.
Breaking news is just it, the best is good concussion. Adrenaline is rushing with I and I conducting. We ain't nothing, we just busted. Skip the introduction, it's time for MC flushing. Cause the game we play's a must win. The Yucks got you cussing, it's the nothing you can trust it. The fine lines got you blushing, my fine chance never rusted. We cutting and we dusting, Nucks, we fucking sucking. I thought there's only us and that's the end of the discussion.
Rhyme sayers, the mind players. Lyrics getting honed like a blade on a whetstone. Rhyme sayers, the mind players. You be getting honed, then we piss on your headstone. Rhyme sayers, the mind players. Lyrics getting honed like a blade on a whetstone. Rhyme sayers, the mind players. We get you in the zone, crank us up with the headphones. You think you live on a diss, so my respect is at risk. This rap will sound like a diss if your mind works like this. Your fucking teachers are pissed, ignorance is your bliss. Your scientific's dismissed, you have the will to resist. You know your brain was a gift, you fucking wasted it. Lambasted it, with all this low-minded shit. A fucking swing and a miss, you're lost in the abyss. You're getting lost in the mix, you got no faith in the Swiss.
Cause your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Nanoscopic collide. You're very small-minded, so small I can't find it. How intelligent designer, so poorly designed it. You need to rewind it, you're willfully blinded. It's plain to see reality, you're barely bind it. The science provided, you just override it. The evidence cited, your ego denies it. You've already decided, the facts you just hide it. Your opinion misguided, like your worth just one-sided. Because your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Nanoscopic collide.
You're in defiance of science, you're in the anti-alliance. You're in total non-compliance and you need to be silenced. You're in need of guidance, your total reliance. In total deniance, it's just pseudoscience. I wonder where your mind is, you're not a fucking scientist. You shouldn't build a rocket ship, you're probably gonna die from this. In violence, you pile of shit, explosion of your ignorance. First we hear the sirens and then we hear the violins.
Because your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Nanoscopic collide.
One of the best documented methods for determining the Earth's roundness was first performed by the ancient Greeks. This was achieved by comparing the shadows of sticks in different locations. When the sun was directly overhead in one place, the sticks cast no shadow. But at the same time in a city around 500 miles north, the sticks there did cast a shadow. So if the Earth were flat, as you fucking imbeciles claim, then both sticks should show the same shadow, or lack thereof, because they'd be positioned at the same angle toward the sun. The ancient fucking Greeks could comprehend that the shadows were different because the Earth is in fact curved, so the shadows were at different angles. They then used the difference in these angles to calculate the circumference of the Earth and managed to get it to within 10% of the true value. Not so damn bad for around 250 years before the alleged birth of Christ, you fucking dummies.
Because your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Your brain is a nanoscopic hadron collider. Nanoscopic collide. 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 Collide.
This one's for the working class poor who ain't gonna take out your trash no more. Tries and he tries, there's something inside dies, barely recognized in his daughter's eyes.
The job is a struggle, but I gotta feed a family of people that depend on me that I never see. Because I gotta make green, gotta feed the machine. Fuel the never-ending cycle, sleeping pills, caffeine. Day shift, night shift, nothing is the right shift for spending any time with my kids and my wife. Shit, why do I do it? Sell my life for so little. Most people are at home and I'm stuck in the middle of the cold black night hustle, working a double. Got another bad deal, fuck it's time for a shuffle. 8 o'clock in the morning, time to go home and sleep. Hit the sheets and I weep, laugh as only skin deep. School or work, no one's home at the dwelling. This is the life, the small price that I've been selling. 30 more years and I'll be forced to retire. Then I work another job until it's time to expire.
Early to rise, body sore from the day before. Kissing goodbyes, just one more than I'm out the door. Bills overdue, collectors been calling. The pills and the booze don't protect me from falling. Raised on a lie with paper or credit. I'll toil till I die for the dream, I don't get it. It's one emergency away from homelessness. It's only pride keeping me from hopelessness. I'm fucking broken, pissed, I'm nearing psychosis. But they won't desist, these endless notices. So I'm at the label ready at 6 with my steel toes. Ready to stack shit on my back till the heel goes. My girl's crying, this ain't the life that we chose. I'm out of time until the government repos my home, cause I can't pay the loan or the interest. But my daughter's not hungry, so I guess I should feel blessed.
This one's for the working class poor, who ain't gonna take out your trash no more. Tries and he tries, there's something inside dies, barely recognized in his daughter's eyes.
It was the best of rhymes, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, but the age of decline. Epoch of deceit, epoch of inequality. The season of defeat, the season of ideology. Paycheck to paycheck, I haven't got paid yet. I need money like water, but I'm swimming in debt. Always gotta sweat it, can't set it and forget shit. You know you need to get it, so you put it on credit. Can't afford a day off, can't afford to get laid off. A pittance for your life, man, what a fucking trade-off. Income, tax it, buy some, tax it. Still paying taxes, laying in a casket. Win some, tax it. Consumption, tax it. Payroll deductions, man, you ain't keeping jack shit.
Freedom's just a vision like the promised land through time. The system that we live in, making honest man do crime. The few get fat, the rest conserve food. The government traps student loan and the servitude. Viewed as a digit bought soul now returning. We make the widgets that keep the wheels turning. The slog of the cog, the valuation of worth. No, I don't think the meek shall inherit this earth. We got the media commanding the dead minds. Half the world standing in bread lines. Depression, abuse, regression, violence, and suicide. Social economics emphasized by the wide divide. Time to decide, you can't hide from the rising tide. Hope don't reside in the mind when you're dead inside. Nothing to choose when you ain't got no choices. We all born to lose, so here's one for the voiceless.
This one's for the working class poor, who ain't gonna take out your trash no more. Tries and he tries, there's something inside dies, barely recognized in his daughter's eyes. This one's for the working class poor, who ain't gonna take out your trash no more. Tries and he tries, there's something inside dies, barely recognized in his daughter's eyes.
Surrounded by doctors, I remember helicopters stripped down to my boxers, then injected with toxins. The mind control, the psychoactive blindfold. Behind closed doors, they try to mine my soul. Operations active, the people were distracted. Documents so redacted, the whole page was black kid. It's men in black shit, a room made of plastic. I'm acting kinda spastic, feel like I got my ass kicked. Gotta escape this beta coaching snake pit, for they erase this mind and leave me faceless. Decisions, implants and incisions. I have my suspicions that these guys aren't physicians. The suits be black, the lab coats be white. I'm strapped to a table, blinded by the bright light. My eyes clamped open and this fucker's got a saw. He caught a fistful of rope and a stainless steel claw. It's gotta be hot pot in the end happening, not to me. The LSD's giving me a frontal lobotomy. I'm cracking up mental and I'm losing my mind. Government experimental, shock and trauma combined.
ultrasonic.
Acid.
MK ultrasonic. 1 MK ultrasonic. MK ultrasonic. Case study 1756. 2,000 microgram synthetic crystalline compound. Lysergic acid diethylamide has been administered.
The patient's awake and appears a blank slate. He's scratching at his head, unaware of his fate. Behind glass, we've observed diethylamide on his nerves. Call the director, now he's ready to serve.
But doc, before asking for program expansion, will he function smoothly like Jack Ruby or go rogue like Charles Manson?
His mind will now be remotely controlled. A cooperative operative, he'll do as he's told. A pawn in our game, a tool he uses with please. His mind's been reset and now we got the keys.
Lysergic acid. Case study.
Diethylamide, crystalline compound. Crystalline compound.
He go back to his old life, the same none the wise. But when we decide, he'll become weaponized. Technology sold for our power to hold. It's the illusion of freedom and it must be controlled. His mind and his soul we now holding our hand. Ready and programmed to use at our command. As a hitman, I spy to alter our elections. Wake up in the morning with no recollections. No moral conflict, no mercy, no fear. He's complete. The unknowing super soldier is released. Back on the street.
Diethylamide,
MK ultrasonic.
Acid.
MK ultrasonic. 1 MK ultrasonic. MK ultrasonic. Monitoring has begun for the effective qualities of magnetoconstriction transducers. Stop. Under deep hypnosis, the patient is unresponsive to questioning and appears to be experiencing fearful hallucinations. Stop.
All right, here we go. Ho! Check the mic, we gonna pass it like a lit joint.
With oils I anoint in the nucks, we never disappoint. The microphone is blazing, leave you shriveled like a raisin.
Just gazing at the amazing ways in which we're phasing and out, no doubt, we got that mad clout.
Lager ale and stout from my glass to my mouth. Classic like Lugosi, tear it up like Pelosi.
We are men of honor, but we're not the mafiosi, and we ain't no crime fighters, just some rhyme writers.
Prize fighters climb high, a couple of line lighters. Hocus pocus focus, every lyric and opus.
You're feeling low and hopeless cause my style's so ferocious. BR Lazar, human eye, no denying
That we lions taking pride in every word that we be writing like Poseidon. And we flying and we trying psilocybin.
on this highway riding with the universe providing my third eye wide guiding through to new dimensions.
Only quickens our ascension to enlighten comprehension. Just trust us cause we rep the bust, poetic
If
justice.
the microphone was ancient Rome, we don't it like Augustus. Caesar catch a fever, I'ma make you a believer.
Fuck cats, darks, and muskrats up here with like the beaver. The fresh air, the wilderness I draw from this fulfillfulness.
My family and country, you know I gladly kill for this. So if you come step in, the Nucks is what I'm rapping.
The mic is just a tool, the lyrics are the weapon.
Puff, puff, yeah.
Is what it is, it's what it is.
Puff, puff, yeah.
Is what it is.
Brass Nucks 2002 coming through with that true north flow.
Is it the left or right? You got the right to choose. Electric chair, both are noose. Which way you wanna lose? Elephants and asses, put on your fucking glasses. You have to see clearly if you're gonna move past this. Orange, white, and blue, fuck, I'm talking to you. Why could you not see what the rest of us knew? It's a mess and you caused it. You're walking in dog shit. You're leaving skid marks. Shit, get your shoes off my carpet.
Brave men have stood up and answered the call. Between rich and poor, you constructed a wall. They sleep with the enemy, these eagles in cages. Their pockets get fat as the endless war rages. Worked hard for so little and for what do we toil? Sell out our future and trade blood for oil. The thin house of cards have been trumped, we've been played. Cut down the last tree and then sell me some shade.
Ikarian Empire, what have you done? On wings made of wax, flows too close to the sun. To meet your demise, spangled stars stars in your eyes. Your ego has failed you and burned you alive.
The fucking land of the free, the fucking home of the brave, the fucking welcome to Walmart. Shop here, save the small business, save money for college. They teach you their histories, but they won't give you knowledge. They give you a job, you work, you pay tax. They give you Fox News, you only get Fox Facts. Your blood for their money, it's urban sprawl evil. Aisle 136, Rogaine for your bald eagle.
Coming from the land of snow, Fast Dog's gonna let you know we don't even freeze the flow at 43 degrees below. Stop and keep your gas tank full if and when you're cruising through. Welcome to the real world where the wind and wolves pursuing you. Ain't no fucking gun, that's that. Got me looking over shoulder, I'm one with the elements. Punk your face down from exposure. If we go back to the land, I'll be the man like days of old. Don't you know your spangled flag will save you when the cold takes hold?
Aryan Empire, what have you done? Always made a watch while too close to the sun. To meet your demise, spangled stars in your eyes. Your ego has failed you and burned you alive.
Time to get your mind right, this life is finite. Don't spite in hindsight, just let your light shine bright. I ain't claiming I'm right, blinded by the fine light. I'm maintaining my plate and try to tie the rhyme tight. When I was young and hateful, life was so unstable. Now I'm living grateful. The playful on my table was a cane to my unable. Just caught up in the fable. Now my ego I disable, so I'm free to cut the cable. The hate that I would bury had a way too much to carry. Scarred, now I'm hard. Life or death no longer scare me. Left behind my violent past. If they ask, it's fair to tell them I'ma hit them with the brass. It's fast, they cerebellum. Final fly, I got to tie the rhyme tight. Proto flight on the mic, I gotta tie the rhyme tight. Proto fly, I got to tie the rhyme tight. Proto flight on the mic, I gotta tie the rhyme tight. I gotta tie the rhyme tight. Tie the rhyme tight.
Time to get your mind right, it's your life, it's your fight. So keep your shit airtight. 2 minutes of midnight, and I'm handing you foresight at the speed of a meteorite. So hand me that big light and watch me ignite. Fuck your rap sucks, brass nuts, fucking lyrical nunchucks. Rhyme dropping, mind topping lyrics, keep your mind popping. Sudoku, mathematic expert levels. You're a puzzle, got no backwards or diagonals. Your head hurts listening, cause and brain damage. Fluid leaking out your ears just like the mustard from a sandwich. Damn it, I'm the man that's gonna speak and you be listening. If the microphone is power, then the nuts be double fisting. If the message isn't clear, you gotta read between the lines, because I gotta add a word or two to tighten up my rhyme.
Final fly, I got to tie the rhyme tight. Proto flight on the mic, I gotta tie the rhyme tight. Proto fly, I got to tie the rhyme tight. Proto flight on the mic, I gotta tie the rhyme tight. I gotta tie the rhyme tight. Tie the rhyme tight. I tie the motherfucker up. Hold my head until I die, you won't be there to
Reverse touch of King Midas, turning gold to shit. You got the keys to the kingdom, but you don't know how to use it. Abuse it or prove it, you don't know how to do shit. Staple to your face, you probably still fucking lose it. Taking credit for successes that your forefathers did. Born on the board of directors, but you're just a little kid. You need some more milk, sonny, some extra pocket money. VP of the company still believes in the Easter Bunny. Fuck. Coattails of your father taking you for a ride. Your lack of accomplishment should leave you feeling empty inside. You have been supplied with some artificial pride. You've been handed the guide with the gates open wide. What, is the mountain too high? Is your whole life a lie? I'm the human eye, and the eye wonders why.
Some people. Some fucking people, man.
Strut fluff like a peacock but fan your tail feathers. Got no colors, no design, just pathetic endeavors. And I'm here to dispel any rumors you excel. An empty shell, and I can tell that you're aware of this as well. Cause you make yourself feel big by making others feel small. With misdirection, people miss that you do nothing at all. Artificial strength, you're only fueling your vanity. You think you're fooling humanity? I think you're dueling insanity. Fuck. Deception is direction, do you see the connection? Your protection is deflection, cause you're lacking intellection. Ignore your own flaws, man, you can't even see them. Cheating, lying like your style and put you in a museum. All the while your ugly style, while in life is taking credit. You said it or you did it, if there's credit, you gon' get it.
Some people, man. Some fucking people.
Life's a real battle when you carve your own path. Like a horse with no saddle, it'll chap your ass. Toughen up your skin, you gotta know where you've been. You never been nowhere, you got no hair on your chin. You should be risking reward like you're at war with the horde. A man can't be ignored if he's the lord of his sword. Not even looking for handouts, you just expect to get him. He ain't wanna try and ain't nobody gonna let him. Fuck. Copy of a copy, reduction in quality seems to be the policy, but fails as methodology. With every replacement, you wonder where the base went. You started on the top floor and now you're in the basement. Junk files, delete them. You can't join and beat them. Either learn from your histories or be doomed to repeat them.
Some people, man. Some fucking people.
We shine the silver spoons, they dine in the secret rooms. We feed on the bloody hands that bleed the land, now who will stand? 9901, 9901, 9901, 9901. Caste system capitalism has in the have-nots. Roots, bloody roots, and the troops when the fruit rots. It starts with a seed, take what you need and make it equal. Excess and greed, the true enemy of the people. Now there's nowhere to hide, locked inside these mind and memories. The system is broke, see the smoke from the burning trees. Ahead of the power, will devour the tail. Play dead and cower, 0 hour, now we can't fail. We build a table, but not able to take a seat. Live on my knees, I'd rather die on my feet, yeah. 9901, 9901, 9901, 9901.
The power is shifting to those who do the lifting. Essential or expendable, depending who's listening. Incognito, mass like Tony Esposito. Half of us on a couch and half of us on our feet. Yo, they protecting us. What they protect our economy. Lobbyists from every industry. We see what they want to see. Shutting the world down. It's time to restart. Support your mom and pop shops and get the fuck out of Walmart. Let the money stay in town and it'll all stick around. Bezos doesn't need another yacht to float around in.
We shine the silver spoons, they dine in the secret rooms. We feed on the bloody hands that bleed the land, now who will stand? 9901, 9901, 9901, 9901.
Evolution, it's the root of revolution. The solution is reduction of the ear pollution. To clear the confusion, amend the constitution and end the institution of the mind prostitution. This is your world, if you wanna take it back. It's a simple shift in thinking from defend to attack. We don't wanna get back on track. The way it was is whack. Find a place between states and shacks. Relate to that? The feeling's gotta be common. 1 versus 99, it should be 99 on 1.
We shine the silver spoons, they dine in the secret entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes tumbling down. They conspire to set fire, hear the rumbling ground. When the entire empire comes crumbling down.
In 1920, a number of industrial unions were on trial in Winnipeg, Canada, after the Winnipeg General Strike. This poem was written in those times by Edmund Vance Cook. It's called Sedition. You cannot fault the eagle's tail, nor limit thought's dominion. You cannot put ideas in jail. You can't deport opinion. If any cause be dross and lies, then drag it to the light. Out in the sunshine, eagle dies, but fattens on the night. You cannot make a truth untrue by dint of legal fiction. You cannot prison human view. You can't convict conviction. For though by thumbscrews and by rand, by exile and by prison, truths have been crushed and palled in black, yet truth has always risen. You cannot quell a vicious thought except that thought be free. Gag it, and you'll find it taught on every land and sea. Truth asks no favor for her blade upon the field with error, nor are her converts ever made by threat of force and terror. You cannot fault the eagle's tail, nor limit thought's dominion. You can't put ideas in jail. You can't deport opinion.
This concludes side 2 of the Brass Nucks album. Please flip the motherfucker over and drop the needle again.